Welcome to my basement. In this episode I will unbox the two new wireless controllers released by Atari. And we will test if we can use them towards old hardware. Let's jump in! So yeah, I was recently in Trondheim, the third largest city in Norway, and I stumbled upon this shop in the snow, Outland. Outland has 11 stores spread around in Norway, and they sell video games, video game merch, board games, sci-fi books, manga, Warhammer, Pokemon stuff, you name it. I even found some figurines from the first Gremlin movie when I visited the last time. If you're into stuff like this and happen to be in Norway, I just flat out recommend to check out one of their stores. But I digress. The fun thing was that they had a Atari 7800 Plus on display. Not that I have any interest in that, because I have no games for that console. What caught my eye though was two controllers on display. Namely the newly released CX40 Plus and the CX78 Plus. So the plan is to test these out on original hardware, but first let's have a brief look at the history for the original controllers. The Atari CX10 joystick was released in 1977 to accompany their Atari 2600 at launch. It was, however, short-lived. In 1978, Atari released the CX40 joystick as a cost-reduced version of the CX10. The cost reduction was done by greatly simplifying the internals of this joystick, and as a byproduct actually making it more tight and responsive as well. I'll leave a link to Gen X Grown-Up's excellent comparison between the two in the video description. The Atari CX78 gamepad or joypad was released with the 7800 machines here in Europe. In America, the 7800 was released with the CX24 joystick. This joystick was made to be backwards compatible with the 2600 and first actually advertised in 1983 for that purpose. But in the end it was not released before it accompanied the 7800 to the market in 1986 in the US. Yeah, so that's what's in the box. We have a USB wireless dongle, and we have a wireless dongle that will fit your old Atari and Commodore machines with the 9-pin DIN. Also MSX has this one. And we have a replica of the CX40 joystick. It's actually very stiff, much stiffer than I remember, and compared to the Craft joystick, which is easily becoming my favorite, this is yeah, even compared to the competition Pro Stick, this needs a lot of force actually. I don't have a CX40 original joystick because I basically have pretty bad memories about it from my youth, playing sports games, wiggling it back and forth until my skin tore off. So yeah. And in the front we see the USB-C charging port and a sync button to sync up your dongle, I think. So yeah, the manual is exactly the same, and also the USB dongle and 9-pin DIN dongle, but there's another thing here, and that is the You can screw on a joystick of sorts on the D-pad. Not sure it's a good idea, because it's actually better to control it without this one. Yeah, it's a lot lighter to maneuver than the CX40, that's for sure. And it fits pretty good in your hands, actually. So yeah, as you can see, when you start pressing it, it will try to hook up to the USB adapter or 9-pin DIN adapter, just like the other one. And USB-C charging here as well, and the USB-C cable is included. So I have set up my 2600 Junior, found my favorite game, Galaxian, and yeah, let's test the CX78 Plus first. So yeah, a snug fit for the dongle, but not too tight. And as we can see, the dongle is searching for the controller, so let's press and hold this one, and it starts to blink fast, and yeah, we are synced up. Nice! So yeah, let's switch to the CX40 Plus. I'll reuse the dongle I got from the CX78 Plus, as I'm pretty sure they are exactly the same. Yeah, they synced up correctly. Let's test it out. I really like the CX78 Plus, and now having two wireless controllers that I can use with old hardware is pretty nice, actually. Also, I do like what Atari is doing here, making new accessories that also work with old hardware. Once I started playing with it, I have to admit that the CX40 Plus was much better than I feared. Even though it is very stiff, you don't need to move it much for it to register the movement. All in all, I'm happy I got them both. That's it for this episode. If you like content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I do hope to see you next time.